It's time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own WBON TV, the leader in local sports television. Watch live on your big screen with the WBON TV Roku channel or by streaming the live player at WBONTV.com. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Welcome back into WBON TV, and they are not playing around. A second game of our coverage here in the 2022 Roy Kidd Bowl between the MCYFL Raiders and LCA. Kickoff to the 39-yard line, little squib kick, finally recovered by the Raiders, and they will get things started here from their own 39-yard line.
Now, I know neither about either of these teams, so I'm interested to see. Don't know rankings, which one's going to be better, if it's going to be close. We'll see.
Very first play from scrimmage, and that's number 4, Raylan Crutcher. A flag comes in, but Crutcher showing off his speed as he will take it all the way in for a touchdown of 61 yards, but a flag at the 41-yard line of LCA will bring this one back. How about this, folks? We get started in a hurry here with the Raiders as they get it in the hands of Crutcher. A little wildcat formation. Good blocking in front, and he makes everybody miss, but that flag comes in right there. You can see it coming into your screen, and they'll pull this one back. But it still should be a first down from where the flag came in at. See where they mark this one off from.
Now, it's just a tough break on the first play. You get a touchdown, and it comes back. That's really got to be a bad morale.
So they put it at the 44-yard line. So, well, it would have been a 61-yard touchdown. Ends up being, okay, it's going to be 1st and 10 from that 44-yard line. So he basically just gains 5 yards. All said and done, 5:39 to play. We're back to action. Running left side. That's Crutchfield again.
Oh, wow.
Crutchfield says, okay, you take it away from me, I'll get another one. This time it's not Crutchfield, I'm sorry. It's number 5 this time. That's Keandre Dean.
Woo!
How about the speed of the Raiders?
Back-to-back touchdowns. One taken away, they'll get one right back.
Raylan Crutcher did it on the first play from scrimmage. A penalty takes it away. So Keandre Dean says, okay, you take a break, I'll take it from here. And he scores on the touchdown of 56 yards. Wow.
Well, we haven't seen the LCA offense yet, but the Raiders look really good.
How about that from Dean? 56-yard TD on the second play from scrimmage for the Raiders. The Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
That hurt my throat a little bit.
The
My Legion of Doom voice there, guys.
Oh, man.
So the conversion attempt.
Got
also
it.
so good.
Ooh,
oh,
whoa.
maybe not. I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
There they go. We got the signal.
Reach it forward right there.
Good job by Levi Ward to punch in the 2-point conversion. And the Raiders strike first and strike quick. 5:23 to play, and they say it's 7-0. Raiders in front. So we'll get things started, and now the Raiders will kick off. What a start, Dawson. Speed kills, and we talked about that in the first game, and it immediately does the same thing here in the second game as the Raiders, on back-to-back plays, score a 61-yard touchdown. That's taken away because of a penalty. Very next play, a 56-yard touchdown run by Keandre Dean. Now the Raiders will kick it away themselves after taking an early lead. Good camera work up top by Jacob Beck, getting the shot there for the Raiders.
Doing a good job, Beck.
Beck, former Madison Central baseball player. And he was a year behind you in school?
He was class 2019, yep. And he's just as big as a Cats fan as I am.
Okay.
Take a Wildcats fan. That's 2 of us now.
You'd think a Kentucky Wildcats fan wouldn't be wearing North Carolina colors.
Hey, don't put that webcam on me, Gage. Don't look at me.
So here we go. Raiders about to kick it away. 5:23 left in this first quarter. We are just underway and already 7 points on the board for the home team. Well, squib kick recovered by an up man. He's going to try to get a return in. Nicely done by LCA. As Kingston Sigmund, the up man, takes the return and picks up some nice yardage to get it into Raiders territory at the 45-yard line.
So I wonder what the age difference between this game versus last game is where they're actually kicking the ball now.
I would think it would be the next step up. I want to make sure. It's probably just elementary teams, if I was guessing.
Yeah.
Maybe 4th, 5th, and maybe 4th, 5th, and 6th.
See how the LCA offense responds and see if they've got a good team to throw out there, too.
So from the 45 of the Raiders, 5:20 to play in this first quarter. And LCA down 7-0. Quarterback is Bryce Brockman for the Eagles. He will hand it off, and immediately stopped is the ball carrier, Ethan Blanton. It is 5th and 6th grade here, Dawson.
Okay.
For LCA, it's got their grade level on it. Looks like there's 3 6th graders on the roster for LCA. The rest are 5th graders.
Well, the future Eagles, if they stay in the school system there, they could be playing in the Roy Kidd Bowl in a couple of years, too.
Came up here last night and lost the Roy Kidd Bowl in the high school game to Madison Central. Now the Raiders trying to give them a loss here in the elementary game. There's a flag, a hold on the play. We'll bring this one back. A couple of flags came in, and it was a clear hold by the LCA offensive lineman. That left tackle trying to clear out a hole and is going to hold in the process.
A good one.
Now, Madison Central got that big win last night, 38-34. They won't leave Madison County until the 4th game of the season. They'll be at home this Friday versus Dunbar, and then at Madison Southern in the 3rd game of the year. Then we'll travel to South Laurel, be back for Lafayette. Then I think it's an open week, and then we'll go to Pikeville in September.
Yeah, we're going to Pikeville. Woo! I'm excited.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody that excited to go to Pikeville before from Richmond. Now, not that Pikeville's a bad place. That's a long drive from Richmond, though, Dawson. 2.5 hours.
We'll practice our singing skills on the way. Right. But I've never been out to that far eastern Kentucky. I've just always heard about it. So I'm interested to see what it's like out there. What a hit.
Oh, yeah. Blatant face mask, though, on the defensive stop by the Raiders. Came in, basically clotheslined the defender in the process, grabbed the mask. Check out the replay here. Good defense coming in, but, yeah, out there, an easy call for the official. Ball carrier was number 16 for LCA. That's Ty Van Meter. And that 15-yard penalty will help set up LCA in prime scoring position at the 35-yard line. And a first down for the Eagles.
See, they're getting a little drive mounted here, too, and maybe they can go respond with a touchdown of their own.
4:59 to play. Ball on the ground, and then able to pick it up and hand it off as they go to Blanton again. Able to make a couple of people a miss, but eventually taken down. Another handoff and another nice stop by the Raiders. This time it went back to Van Meter. And a nice defensive play. It was Crutcher in there again. 3rd down and 8 coming up for LCA at the 33-yard line.
Well, at least on both sides of the ball, it's a bit of a step up from last game, but that's also just due to older age, more football playing experience too. But it looks like we've got two pretty good offenses out here so far.
Taking off and running is the LCA quarterback. He's going to be hit for a loss. And back to the 35-yard line to bring up a 4th down and 10.
And this Raiders is a hard-hitting team right here, youth football.
And Jason Ward letting us know that the Raiders here from Madison County are 4th and 5th grade. So 5th and 6th for LCA, 4th and 5th for the Raiders. And a flag going to come in and offsides against the Raiders. So 5 free yards for the Eagles.
I'm not sure the difference in football between 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, but Raiders a little bit of a younger team, but not by much, just a few.
.235 to play in this first quarter. Clock ticking down. LCA with a 4th down and 5. They're going to hand it off. Running left side is Blanton. Raiders close the hole in a hurry.
Still going.
And are finally able to push him out of bounds. Going to be very close to a first down. Looks like he's got it.
Yeah, it looked like the Raiders had him, but the LCA just kept going and got that first down. Bounced off a couple tackles.
So 1st and 10 for LCA, and that offsides penalty really coming in to hurt the Raiders on that drive, setting up a new set of downs for the Eagles from the Raiders' 23-yard line. See if they can tie this game up here. 2:10 to play in the first quarter. Going up under center is number 7, the quarterback, Brockman. And a ball comes out. LCA looks as if they have been able to recover their own fumble. Raiders say they have it, and there is no signal yet. And that means the Eagles will keep it. Nope. Raiders celebrating as if they've got the football. And they do. Wow. First down, Raiders. Nice job defensively to force the turnover following that big first down gain. Now, Raiders with more momentum on their side, and they'll take over from their own 23.5-yard line.
See if they get the running game, especially the quarterback out there again, or running back, or they may try and throw it a little bit.
Raiders will have trips right, 1 receiver left. Empty backfield for the quarterback who looks to throw. He will throw, and he's got a man just incomplete. Rush Hensley. Trying to see if that's Hensley at quarterback. Can't see the number. That number is very difficult to read. That was it's like the silver on gray is very difficult. Yeah. We do have number 15, Colton Ward, now coming in to play QB. Direct snap to the tailback. He'll take it right side. Got some space. Another big carry for the Raiders offense. And up to the 49-yard line. Good play call there and good speed shown once again from the Raiders' backfield.
They just keep running the ball. I mean, LC hasn't shown an ability to really stop that yet.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right, yeah.
First down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Raiders trying to tack on another score to an already 7-0 lead under 1 minute remaining in this first quarter. Ball gets loose. Raiders able to pick it up. A stiff arm, And trying to break loose is number 5. That is Keandre Dean, who had the first touchdown of the game of 56 yards. Dean able to get positive yardage on first down, bring it up a 2nd and 6 for the home team.
Even when it looked like it was going to be a loss, still made it a 4 or 5 yard gain right there.
You can see the jerseys much better when they're down here right in front of us.
Yeah, you can read the names.
Colton Ward is back in there at QB. 2 receivers right for Ward. Raiders in LCA territory. Low snap for Crutcher. And a flag comes in to stop the play. I think it was because the quarter came to an end before the snap. First quarter comes to an end, and the Raiders take a 7-0 lead into the second quarter. We'll step aside and come right back, folks. Don't go away. We're live on WBON TV.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see you.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people, as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Back on WBON TV, our coverage of these MCYFL games today on WBON is brought to you by Transcend Training and Energy Insurance Agency. Special thanks to them for sponsoring tonight's or today's games on the Roy Kidd Bowl 2022. Our coverage will finish up after this game, but there's a couple more games left today. Madison Middle and Breathitt County, some middle school games will take place following this game. And see, Shorty Combs, one of the middle school coaches at Breathitt County, down there on the sidelines walking the track with some of the Madison Middle coaches. I think that's Coach Kinley down there with Madison Middle talking to Shorty Combs. Those two guys, former EKU Colonels. Here's Crutcher with it for the Raiders. He'll run right side, and Crutcher's got another big hole. Had a touchdown called back on the first play from scrimmage, and this time he will get it all the way inside the 20-yard line, stepping out of bounds at the 16 for the Raiders as they run it once again. And with 7:33 to play, the Raiders have a first down and 10 from the 16-yard line.
Oh, I know one thing. They're a really good football team so far for 4th and 5th graders. They're real good.
Tell you what, we talked about the speed of the Ravens in that last game. Raiders showing off their speed already early on in this one. Ball gets past the quarterback. He will do a good job of just protecting it. Gunnar Shepard just goes back and falls on it. Back at the 25, so a loss. They're going to mark it at the 23, so a loss of 7 yards. So if you're out and about, maybe looking for something to do, don't forget about Chenault Vineyards having Vibe in the Vines tonight. So if you're in town for any of these games, perfect place to go hang out. Chenault Vineyards tonight for Vibe in the Vines. Their concert series, second annual last year, had a good turnout for their first of its kind, and now it's the second year, the Vibe in the Vines, and Ernest is the headliner tonight. Ernest, who writes songs with Morgan Wallen.
The greatest Morgan Wallen.
Flower Shop, I think, is his big song.
It's a great song. Ernest is real good.
You going out there tonight?
I mean, if it was Morgan Wallen, I probably would.
Okay,
but
all right.
I'll just hear about Ernest. No, not to say that. Ernest is a great one, but
I think Dawson's saying he's not going because he ain't got a date, Gage.
Oh, well.
Is that what it is?
I can
I'll
arrange.
go with you, man. You can buy me a ticket. I'll go with you.
All right, that sounds good. I'll take one person.
Oh, well, Fumblerooski Raiders able to pick it up and take off.
Wow.
They might have some big play potential here. Able to break free. Ball comes out again and goes out of bounds. So ball handling an issue on that possession for the Raiders as it goes out of bounds, and it'll bring up 4th down for the home team. We'll see what they elect to do here. Ball placed at the 21-yard line. They need just to get past the 16 for a first down. So 4th and 5 for the Raiders as we near 5 minutes of play here in this second quarter. Man in motion and an offsides against LCA.
Oh.
You had it 4th and 5. Oh, make it. No, I said 4th and 5. They need to get to the 6-yard line for a first down. So it was 4th and about 15. Now 4th and 10 for the Raiders.
A little bit more manageable because of that offsides.
See if they can now pick up that first down. Up under center is the QB number 2. That's Hensley. And a whistle and
another offsides, I think.
A timeout. Timeout, Raiders. They whistle it and call a TO, so the Raiders will have to take it. So we will step aside ourselves and take a Batteries Unlimited timeout, recharge our batteries, and come right back here on WBON TV.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Chenault Vineyards has become a premier destination in Richmond for family and friends looking for fun and entertainment. The vineyard sits on 500 acres with breathtaking views and several different things for you to enjoy while you're there. Live music, tastings, tours, a walking trail, or maybe you'd like to host your own event at the vineyard. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to check out the complete list of upcoming events. Like them on Facebook to stay informed, or like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram.
Back to action here. The Raiders, again, another big play that's going to be called back due to a penalty. Is Crutcher again on the carry. But the flag comes in, and the Raiders head coach coming out to talk to the lead official here and see what the call is going to be. I think it's going to be another hold against the Raiders offensive line. The flag thrown at the 19-yard line.
Penalties really just hold them back now. I mean, they've been getting scores, first downs, but it's all coming back.
So 4th down and long, backing this thing up to the 28-yard line for the Raiders. 4:28 to play.
Almost got to try and pass it here, maybe.
Well, they haven't needed to. They have attempted only one pass that was incomplete, but it looked like it could have gone for big yardage had it been complete. They're going to hand it off.
Uh-oh, he's got room.
And there is room for Dean. Keandre running right side. He will cut it back and pick up a first down.
Barely.
What a run for Keandre Dean. It was 4th and a country mile, and Dean puts his team on his back and will set up a 1st and goal.
What a run. What a play call, too.
Under 4 minutes to play in this second quarter. Spotting the ball at the 5-yard line on the right hash mark. 1st and goal for the Raiders. See if they go back to Dean and maybe give it back to Crutcher after he missed out on his first touchdown of the game. Quarterback keeper with Ward, and he's hit immediately and brought down. nowhere to go for the ball carrier.
It's an interesting play call right there. I thought they'd just keep running it back, but they just kept it with the quarterback that time.
Brings up second down and go after a loss of 1. Now back to the 6-yard line. Dawson Roll, Michael Watkins here with you, folks. It's some MCYFL action here on WBON TV as the Eagles of LCA came here last night and lost the high school game in the Roy Kidd Bowl to the Madison Central Indians 38-34 in an absolute instant classic. If you missed that game, you can go back and watch it in its entirety on the WBON TV Facebook page and YouTube channel.
Best coverage in the county, Michael. We had Garrett cameraman. Y'all did a good job. Gage did good. I got some good videos. It's a great team.
Just how you break down the self, Gage? Yeah. No. Here's another nice spin move, and being tackled is Gunnar Shepard. But yeah, Dawson, it was such a good game last night. Madison Southern had a great game, too. They lost down the stretch, had a 19-0 lead, ended up losing 27-19 to Southwestern. We had that game on the live stream earlier today, so if you were unable to catch that game, you can go back and watch that one on their Facebook page and YouTube channel as well. 2:04 to play right now, and a couple of Raiders players nicked up on that play on what will be a 3rd and goal. We'll see what happens here as they work on the young man. Hopefully he's okay. But yeah, Dawson, some of the shots he got last night for us, got a great shot of the Brock Eads, forced fumble down here, and of course the touchdown pass that won the game from Harrison to Jaden West, where West ended up about 3 rows deep into the pep section, and rightfully so. That young man was hyped, and everybody else was as well.
That's one of those moments that not only will he remember, but every student will remember when they look back at, man, you remember when that game we beat LCA, Jaden ran, and we partied with them? That's the memories you love to make.
Well, you know, you think about LCA, and the talk is Cutter Bowley, rightfully so. That young man is going to be a name you hear for quite some time, even at the collegiate level probably. But Madison Central is more than just one player. They have got talent all over the field, especially on offense, and I think they really showed that last night. Here's an offensive hold against the Raiders again. So they'll back this play up. There has been a lot of flags thrown here in this first half. But back to the game last night, you know, talking about the Madison Central offense and the weapons they're able to put out there. We saw Brady Hensley take care of the offense for much of the first half, had 2 touchdowns rushing in the first half. In the second half, you could see that the cramping and the the physicality of the game really took a toll on both teams having to deal with cramps. But Central really, with some of their star players being out of the game for much of the second half, had to rely on a different piece of their offense. And they showed why they can be so good, because they're not just a team that has to run the football. Hagan Harrison looked good throwing it, and Jaden West looked pretty daggone good catching the thing last night as well.
And past Central teams, they get down by 3 points with 1:11 to go.
Yeah.
They may not make it past the 40 on that drive. But this team went all the way down the field, and not only did they score once, they got called back.
Yeah.
They went and did it again and got it to count.
And that's the thing, too. You know, after that first touchdown is called back, you could be like, man, that was our only chance. Yep. And instead, they buckle their helmet back up, they throw the touchdown pass, and they walk out of here a victory last night over a pretty good LCA team. But just so impressed last night with the offensive line, the defensive line. They gave up some big plays, but I tell you what, if you go through and you watch Cutter Bowley and LCA all year long, that team is going to put up 25 points a game, if not more, throughout the season.
And they've got a tough schedule. I believe they play Boyle County.
Yeah.
They've got Pikeville on the schedule at one point, so they've got more teams too.
Step aside for a quick commercial break. LCA and the Raiders from the MCYFL battling it out here on WBON TV.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo,
I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets. Cuckoo Crusties.
There's no promo. It's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Raiders will be faced with a 4th and 16 as we come out of the timeout. 1:14 to play in the second quarter, and a 7-0 lead thus far for the home team as they face LCA out of Lexington.
Feels like they've been down here for, 8 minutes? Probably because they have. And they've just had penalties keep bringing them back, and they drive, and they get brought back again. Now it's 4th and 16. Pretty much, it looks like it'd be close to almost a 4th and goal, but they can get a first down, so they might as well just go.
No, it's 4th and goal. It is 4th
Oh, okay,
and goal,
yeah.
The chain gang's down, so it is Crutcher. 4th and goal from the 16-yard line. He's dancing around, able to break loose, still on his feet. Finally going to be tackled inside the 15-yard line, and that will end the drive for the Raiders. So LCA will take over from there with 1:03 to play. See if they can get some offense going, maybe tie this game up before the end of the first half. Now, there are, again, 2 middle school games following this one. We'll have the B team game and then the A team game for Madison Middle and Breathitt County. Now, we won't be here for those games, folks. Our live coverage will end following this game. But if you're out and about, still plenty of time to get over here and catch those 2 really good middle school games coming up here on here as part of the Roy Kidd Bowl. Tell you what, good crowd on hand here for these MCYFL games as well.
Yeah, didn't know they'd have a lot of parents, but they've also got a lot of supporters too. Other family members, people that want to come see kids they know play football. It's a good opportunity for them.
So LCA from the 14-yard line here on WBON TV. Dawson Roll and Michael Watkins here with you, folks. Glad to have you along. And Dawson, this game has been pretty entertaining. Flags a lot, and you're going to get that at this level as they try to teach the basics to the kids, the fundamentals of the game. But one thing we've seen from really both of these 2 teams, but especially the Raiders, is there is a lot of talent out there on this field.
Yeah, I've talked to you about this before. It just seems like the talent around here is as good as it's ever been, and even at this level, it seems like it's still going that way. I don't know what the change has been, but at least in the Richmond area, it's just gotten so much better over the past, 5 or 6 years.
That's one thing that you have talked about is just, the individual talent. And obviously you have to have good individual players to make a good team, as LCA calls a timeout. But just you look at the teams that are out there that we have right now. So let's just talk about football-wise first. In Madison County, Berea, Yamil Cruz, Jason Colbert, Cody Roberts, just so many individual players that have potential to go play football at the next level. Madison Southern, they have a lot of them. Jay Sean Etheridge. You got Whitehead, who's a beast at the tailback position. Defensively, they've got some big names out there as well. Probably some offensive linemen. Brett Erstlin could be a guy that could get some D1 scholarships from a couple from different sports. He could play some college basketball or some college football. And then at Madison Central, we saw it on display last night. We already know Malachi Wood's going to be playing some college football. He's committed to Kentucky. We've got some other big names that could eventually make their way onto the radar of some schools as well. So it's never been as evident as it is right now. And that's just football. We didn't mention golf with Clay Pendergrass and Eberly and Ramsey on Madison Central's team. Clifton Scully's a big golfer for Madison Southern.
Every sport.
It's incredible. Volleyball, there's some big names. Avery Rigney comes to mind. That's a great volleyball player. So it's just impressive to see all these fall sports teams, the individual talent that they have. And that, again, is just at the high school level. We haven't mentioned some of the younger kids that we're seeing on display here today.
Well, Madison County, not only Richmond, but Berea too, those teams, they've always played kind of second fiddle to Lexington schools. But now it's like they can compete with them. You can beat them sometimes. We saw one last night. And then Southwestern is not a Lexington school, but Southwestern's predominantly known as being great,
powerhouse,
and they almost knocked them off. So these teams all around the area are growing, and they're competing with better schools.
I think basketball has been the one consistent sport where we've been able to compete with them and obviously knock them off. We saw it in the past. We saw this past year, 2 years ago, Madison Central beat Catholic in the first round of the regional tournament, and then beat Frederick Douglass in the championship game. And then last year, Madison Southern's basketball team beats Dunbar for their first ever 11th region tournament win, and should have beaten Frederick Douglass, but let that game get away late.
It's just this year. I mean, I don't know how the bracket's going to turn out. What if it would a Central versus Southern region championship?
And we could have had that last year. We talked about it. There was potential for that game to take place last year. As we get back to the coverage here of the Raiders and LCA. But, yeah, just the incredible individual talent, which leads to amazing teams here in Madison County.
It could happen. I mean, and if it does, there won't be an empty seat in Alumni Coliseum.
4th down, and it looks like LCA is going to, again, not punt it away, but give it back to the Raiders, who will take over from – see where they will get the football at. 27 seconds left here in this first half. Glad to have you along on WBON TV as night number 2 of the 2022 Roy Kidd Bowl. Raiders will have the football 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. See if they can get another score before this 27 seconds ticks off. They're going to hand it off. That's Keandre Dean. Again, getting the carry. Dean busted outside. Up the sideline he goes, and he will be tackled at the 44-yard line. 17 seconds remaining now as the clock stops. High snap for Crutcher. Now he's trying to bust a big one. Makes a man miss, and Crutcher is gone.
Touchdown.
Crutcher will get his touchdown after having his first one taken away because of that penalty. This time, the young man making people miss up the sideline. Check out the replay here, folks. Crutcher, in all kinds of traffic, you can see here he just waits for it, finds a hole, makes a man miss, and you are not going to catch that man. Up the sideline he goes. Touchdown for the Raiders to make it 13-0, and now the conversion pending for the Raiders. Three seconds on the clock, so LCA will get one more play off. Snap is going to get past the quarterback, and he will be tackled at the 16-yard line as the play or the drive comes to an end. We'll step aside for a 1-minute commercial break. When we come back, LCA will have 3 seconds to get a drive going. See if they can get a score before the half comes to an end on WBON TV.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Do you have dripping registers like this? Drywall issues like this? High humidity can cause a very uncomfortable and sometimes damaging environment. It doesn't matter the age of your system. Improper installation and sizing are the failure. Here at Madison HVAC, we look at your home as a complete system, not just the pieces of equipment attached to your house. Give us a call today at 859-625-1471 so we can provide your solution. And remember, we fix that too.
WBON TV is back with 3 seconds to go, so probably get this kickoff, and in the first half we'll come to an end. We'll take another commercial break and come back for the second half here at Madison Central High School. It's night number 2 of the 2022 Roy Kidd Bowl, and our coverage here tonight is presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair. But our special thanks for our special sponsors of the game tonight, Transcend Training and Energy Insurance Agency. We'll have more about those great sponsors when we come back during our halftime commercial break. LCA will get one more playoff. Of course, that squib kick negates any kind of long return for the most part. So the Eagles will have it at their own 49-yard line with 2 seconds to play here in this first half. Dawson, a beautiful day for football. The clouds over the sky kind of helping shade the folks that are here.
It's always nice not to get a sunburn while you're watching a game.
I'm sure Beck appreciates the shade up there.
Yeah. He's a trooper up there getting it done.
So LCA will get one playoff before this half comes to an end. Yeah, and the Raiders had 12 players on the field. They'll get one of them off, and we'll get this thing started in an offside, or a false start, excuse me. So false start, back them up 5 yards, still 2 seconds to play in this first half. It took a second off, but the play never technically started, so not really going to amount to anything. 1 second or 2 second in football, as long as you've got a chance to get a playoff, really doesn't matter a whole lot. So here come the Eagles, back to the line at the 44-yard line. 1st and 15 now. Time to get one more playoff before the half comes to an end. And they will hand it off. Running left side is Blanton, and he'll be spun around in the backfield. Spins away from 2 tacklers, finally pushed out at the 47-yard line as the half comes to an end. Raiders get a couple of long touchdown drives, one of them called back, but Crutcher eventually scores another long touchdown run to take a 13-0 lead into the locker room break. Step aside and come back. Our coverage is brought to you by Transcend Training and Energy Insurance Agency on WBON TV.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Chenault Vineyards has become a premier destination in Richmond for family and friends looking for fun and entertainment. The vineyard sits on 500 acres with breathtaking views and several different things for you to enjoy while you're there. Live music, tastings, tours, a walking trail, or maybe you'd like to host your own event at the vineyard. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to check out the complete list of upcoming events. Like them on Facebook to stay informed, or like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools, and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Looking for some fun this fall? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Bar and Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
We're back, and I'm tired.
That's part 2 of that today, Michael.
Man, that is a long walk to the restroom and back.
I may need to take it here in a minute, so I don't. I'm just kidding.
Well, I need a breather right now, so you have to do some play-by-play for us here.
Good experience.
We've got the Raiders going to kick off with a 13-0 lead. Pretty impressive first half, though, Dawson.
Yeah, I really like the running game. And I still think LCA's got a chance. I mean, the Raiders look way better than the Eagles do, but LCA kind of held their own for a little bit on offense, but they just haven't been able to stop them on defense
Well,
yet.
It's the same thing we saw in that first game where they'd make a couple of good defensive plays, but then one long run would lead to a score. And that's what we saw when the Ravens knocked off the Packers. Same thing here in that first half with the Raiders leading now 13-0. Kickoff will get over the head of the LCA return men. Bouncing around there in the backfield and taking the hit. Nice job by the Raiders to get back there, and the coverage team forcing LCA to start their drive inside their own 30-yard line.
It's going to be a long one to go down there and score against this Raiders defense because they've been playing pretty good as well.
Yeah, I mean, for a middle school team, 70 yards is a long way to go.
It's long for high schoolers, college, and NFL players. I can imagine for youth football league.
So here we go, LCA from their own 29-yard line. Quarterback number 7, Bryce Brockman, looking around, making sure everybody's in place. He'll hand it off. Running near side is Blanton. Makes a man miss. Almost has a first down. And it looks like they're going to give it to him. They'll move the sticks. Gain of 10. And the Eagles gain just enough to move the sticks on their first play of the second half. Hopefully this weather holds off for a chance to get some good games in the second part of the night 2, the Roy Kidd Bowl. Have these 2 MCYFL games and then 2 middle school games coming up next. A little reverse action as Van Meter gets the handoff. He's got some speed. Van Meter, another first down for the Eagles. Finally drugged down from behind. A nice tackle by the Raiders defensive lineman giving him a chase. But a pickup to the 45 of the Raiders into their opponent's territory.
Finally getting some more ball movement there, and let's see if they can cap it off with the score.
I think that was Eli McKenzie on the stop for the Raiders. And he's a little bit shaken up following that tackle. He had to go a long way to get to Van Meter, but a good job of preventing a potential touchdown run. Now from the 45. How about the defense of the Raiders forcing the ball loose? I don't even think the quarterback got the ball in his hands, and the Raiders somehow knock it loose and will take over from the 46 of their own side of the field. Just when it looked as if LCA had some momentum, the Raiders take it away, and with 6:22 to play in this third quarter, they'll begin their first drive of the second half.
And LCA is going to have to get a stop here soon if they don't. Fortunately, I think Raiders just keep pouring it on the scoreboard, unless the LCA defense can stop them.
Well, with the way the Raiders have played defense in this game, a score here might put this one out of reach.
Yeah.
With the time and everything else. Tell you what, we got two really good football teams coming up later on in this nightcap of the night 2 of the Roy Kidd Bowl. Here's Dean on the handoff, and he'll keep it. Get to the 48-yard line. Keandre, a 56-yard touchdown run on the second play of the ball game that followed a 61-yard touchdown run on the first play of the game by Raylon Kutcher that was called back. Gain of 2, second down, and a long 7, short 8 yards for the Raiders. Football weather, Dawson, for sure. It's right around the corner. We've had some glimpses of what it might be for us here in the fall. Here's Crutcher on the run, and a near first down for him up the right sideline and down into LCA territory. They're going to say he stepped out of the 46-yard line, which will put it about 1.5 yards shy of the sticks. Crutcher a bit shaken up, so he'll hang out on the sidelines for a moment.
You know, I've always been curious. Maybe you can answer. Those back pylons are in the end zone. What are those for? Like in any level of football. Like I've always noticed there's always 2 back pylons. I don't know what those are because it's out of bounds.
I think it's just to preserve, like, where you can bring, like, if you make the catch inside of that pylon is where the touchdown would result in. Here's a nice run by Dean, just running over people. And he's fired up, rightfully so. Tell you what, folks, if you follow WBON TV Sports on Twitter, you'll see all kinds of score updates and highlights and other sports news from the local area for not only high school. We don't cover just high school around here at Dawson. We cover EKU as well.
WBON, we do it all. I guess that would make it WDAA, right?
I don't know.
WDIA.
They're not going to catch Dean. Dean in the left sideline, chasing him from behind. Are they going to get him?
Touchdown.
They will not. Dean again to the house. This time I think it was a 40-yard score for Keandre Dean.
They just keep pouring it on the offense.
I told them that might put this one out of play. They'll go for the conversion attempt here. And already on top 19-0, running a man on late. See if they can tack on the extra point with this conversion attempt. Running to the right side, and a nice hole, and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That's Hank Pope to make it 20-0. Raiders on top. Step aside for a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back Raiders way out in front of this one on WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Raiders lead 20-0. Special thanks to our great sponsors here tonight as we get set for this kickoff. We've got Transcend Training, folks. If you are looking to become a more healthier you, check out our friends at Transcend Training. They will work with you on the training side of things, but also on the nutrition side as well. That's Transcend Training. You can like them on Facebook for more information. And also the Energy Insurance Agency. Energy Insurance Agency is there to help you as well. They are a full-service agency offering personal, business, employee benefits, and so much more. And they were founded in 1982 in Lexington. You can check them out online at energyinsuranceagency.com to learn more, with local offices in Lexington, at the Hamburg area, and in Winchester.
Great sponsors.
Special thanks to them, and also our normal WBON TV sponsors who are with us each and every single game that we'll have throughout the year. You know, we really couldn't do this without Jack Burford Chevrolet, CT Diesel Performance, Bishop Small Engine Repair, Whitaker Bank, got Citizens Guarantee Bank on there as well. Law Office, we've got Chenault Vineyards,
Nuevo.
Jones Family Cosmetic Dentistry, Nuevo Vallarta. Yeah, maybe going there tonight, actually, get some nice Mexican food.
Invite?
Who? You won't even take me to see Ernest, man. You won't even take me to see Ernest tonight, so I ain't taking you.
I'll take you if you sing Flower Shops with me.
You know what I sing right now a lot of, because my kids are obsessed with it? Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know why, but my kids are obsessed with Cotton Eye Joe.
They probably heard it on one of the cartoons or something like that.
Well, I mean, it's a good song. I play it at the house. You know, we get a little dancing going on.
Okay, post
so
that.
when we I like to start the day off with like a little dance or something to kind of get the juices flowing. So Cotton Eye Joe or Space Jam,
Space Jam.
Church Clap, you heard that one? Yeah, you do the Cotton Eye Joe dance to the Church Clap song. My kids heard that at Bible school. Oh, nice tackle out in the open flat. I think that's the impressive thing with the Raiders. They've made some nice stops in space this evening. 3.5 to play in this third quarter. Don't forget, Breathitt County and Madison Middle will square off later on tonight here as part of the Roy Kidd Bowl.
They get third and really long for the Eagles.
Might come back out here because, you know, my mom and dad, they're actually staying with us. They lost their home to the flood up there in eastern Kentucky in Breathitt County. So we may come back out and check out that game here later on tonight. Madison Middle and Breathitt County. Nice defense at the 45-yard line. Brought down is the ball carrier for LCA. So fourth down coming up for the Eagles. Yeah, I tell you what, these coaches have got to be in good shape too. These two coaches have been on the field pretty much the entire game, walking up and down the field with their guys. Yeah, I think you really sometimes can take for granted just how good these fields are here with Madison Central, Madison Southern, the turf fields now, and the light show and everything that they can do over at Madison Southern. Really impressive. .2:15 on the clock. LCA with a 20-0 deficit and a 4th down and 5 in front of them.
See
they're
what
going
they're going to throw, yeah.
Looking down the field, nowhere to go, but a lot of space on that right side. It's closed up quickly. And a nice tackle in the backfield. Good defense by the Raiders.
Wow. They've just got speed, too. They're not only hard hitters. They got a lot of speed. They can chase down the quarterback, running back, anything.
Eli McKenzie there on that stop, and he had to come up, made a nice play from his linebacker position. He had dropped back in coverage, but when he saw the quarterback take off, he left his man and went and got his man, the quarterback, and brought him down for a loss. And that sets up the Raiders at the 47-yard line on their own side of the field. And already on top, 20-0. Looks like the Raiders are going to call a timeout. They will with 1:50 to play. So we will take a Batteries Unlimited timeout and recharge. Come right back on WBON TV.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Back here on WBON TV, we got 1:30 left to play in this third quarter, and the Raiders well out in front. Okay, Mary Bell Hammock, we appreciate your comment on our YouTube channel. Here's a botch snap, runner taken off, and going to be brought down for a loss back at the 43-yard line. Second down coming up for the home team. The Raiders out in front, 20-0, 50 seconds to play now in the third. Trying to milk this clock and get a victory here in the Roy Kidd Bowl. Pretty cool two-day event here in Madison County. If you are a football fan, you know, I really liked it when they had two games.
Yeah.
You know, when they had Southern would play first and then Madison Central. Of course, COVID kind of took a stab at all of that. We had, I think, only 2 years where Southern would play first and then it would be Central. Now, of course, we just have the one game. But still, a lot of fun for these young kids to get out there. And now I know a lot of fun for the Raiders. They might add another score. Up the field goes number 34. That's Levi Ward, who has already scored on a two-point conversion today. Makes a nice run. Ward takes a high snap, finds a nice hole. And the offensive line for the Raiders have been dominant today. That will do it for the third quarter. Raiders 20, Eagles scoreless here. After 3, we'll come back in 1 minute on WBON TV.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Back here on WBON TV, coverage today provided by Transcend Training and Energy Insurance Agency. The fourth quarter about to begin here at Madison Central High School. It's the Raiders on top, 20-0, and Dawson a chance to add to it here on this drive.
Yeah, they're in good scoring position. They got a 1st and 10. They're almost to the 20-yard line, and the way they've been playing so far, I expect them to.
So from the 22-yard line, let's see if they can get another score on the board. Fourth quarter about to begin. And the Raiders will take the snap within the shotgun. 3 receivers right. They'll run to the near side. And a nice hole again provided by that offensive line. Ball carrier that time, number 12, that is Hank Pope. And he almost poked one into the end zone.
Almost.
Bring up 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Got the food trucks and the ice. Was it Yeti ice over there?
Yeti Freeze.
Yeti Freeze.
Really
okay.
good.
Yeah, I thought it was cool that when we got here, Dawson disappeared for about 10 minutes, came back with a Yeti ice, and didn't ask anybody else if they wanted one. There we go. Good shot from Beck. Got the Yeti ice out there. Got the food truck over there to the left as well.
I think it's Smitty's barbecue because they were here last night.
Can't really get that shot there, but yeah, I think it's same truck that was here last night. Good crowd on hand as well. Good job. I'll tell you what, Beck's on the ball, man.
Yeah. Beck's doing great.
We'll come back to action here. 6:47 to play. And low snap. Raiders able to fall on it. A nice heads-up play. Miles Riley who's in there. Able to fall on it to preserve the possession. Under 6.5 to play here in this fourth quarter. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins here with you, folks. We are live at the 2022 Roy Kidd Bowl. Got things started here last night and back here again today for these youth games here. And don't forget, we won't be here for the final 2 games, Madison Middle and Breathitt County, but some more good football to be played here on the field at Madison Central. The Tomahawk Valley.
Yeah, that's a thing they added just a few years ago. It's
a great nickname.
Good start for, I guess, a rebranding of Madison Central because they also added the Tomahawk Walk. You know, before, a couple years ago, they didn't have something like that. And it's not too big, but it's a tradition thing. It's how the programs make a name for themselves and build tradition.
Yeah, really cool crowd on hand tonight as well here for this game. And like seeing all these fans come out and support the youth here at Madison County and supporting the other teams from the area as well that are coming in here as part of the Roy Kidd Bowl. So here we go. We'll come back out of the timeout. The Raiders with a 3rd down and 8. They can pick up a 1st down at the 1-yard line. 5:48 to play, and they'll deem us ready to start the action here. High snap again. Riley. Break that, that's number 12, Pope, has to go down after it. Tackled back near the 20. It'll bring up 4th and long. So 4th down facing the Raiders, who are facing the Eagles of LCA and lead it by a score of 20-0. Appreciate all of you tuning us in here on WBON TV and a fun weekend for football thus far. Of course, the Packers unable to get a win in the first game of this youth doubleheader. But I tell you what, Dawson, they looked good, showed some signs of being a really good football team, and wouldn't be surprised if they didn't bring home a championship in the MCYFL this year.
Good tackle by LCA.
Yeah, Dean going to be tackled at the 21-yard line for a 1-yard loss, and that will end the drive for the Raiders. LCA will come back out offensively with 4:57 to play. Say thank you to our great sponsors one more time, and that includes tonight the folks over at Transcend Training. They are an elite training facility that caters to all of your personal training and nutrition needs. They are here to help you improve all areas of your health and wellness and are located right there in the heart of downtown Richmond at 125 South 3rd Street. You can like them on Facebook and contact Transcend Training to improve your own health. And Energy Insurance Agency. Located in Lexington at Hamburg and in Winchester, you can check out energyinsuranceagency.com and get a quote for your home and autos and get rates from 8 different companies. In addition, their agents will be able to quote up to 10 other insurance carriers with that information as well, ensuring you have the best coverage and price with Energy Insurance Agency. Glad to have you along here as we get ready to close out this game. 4:57 to play. Raiders had a chance to really put dagger in the coffin. Could not do so. Let's see if the Eagles can tack on a score before this game comes to an end. We saw the Packers were able to do that late in their game. Here's Van Meter getting the carry, and another great defensive play as Crutcher gets up, makes the stop, and a flag comes in. You know, listen.
Wow.
I understand why the flag came in. You don't like the taunting, but I tell you what, that young man made a nice play and deserved a little bit of a celebration. Just got to be careful as to how you celebrate. He did kind of rub it in the face of the young man he took down. That's why the flag came in. But that young man, Crutcher, had a great ball game. Had a 61-yard touchdown called back because of a penalty. Then later in the game did score on another long touchdown run. And he's made some nice plays defensively as well, including that one. But, of course, the penalty will negate that fact.
That'll give the Eagles maybe some good field position and some momentum to get them down the field, see if they can score.
Clock nearing 4 minutes of action. At the 18-yard line, LCA. Second down and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Quarterback will keep it. Nice run by Bryce Brockman, and he will pick it up to the 25-yard line, bringing up a 3rd and 6. Now, Dawson, I'm confused on the play. We know they called unsportsmanlike conduct. They threw the flag on Crutcher, but they did not mark off any penalty yardage. It was second down and 12 there. So it will bring up a 3rd down and 5. So
maybe they picked it up and were just like, well, I don't know what the deal was.
Yeah, I didn't see anything there. And I think he deserved the penalty. Not saying that it was a bad play or anything. He made a great play. Just the celebration right next to the player he tackled. That's why the flag came in. But again, no penalty yardage knocked off. So. Third down and 6 for the Eagles as we dip under 3 minutes to play here in the Roy Kidd Bowl. Looking to throw is Blanton, and he is going to be tackled by McKenzie again. Nope, I think it's number 18 this time. Yep, that's Colin Burnell on the stop. So brings up 4th and long for the Eagles. And looks like LCA wants to call a timeout. You know, this is the Roy Kidd Bowl, Dawson, and Roy Kidd is a former collegiate football player and known as the legendary coach from EKU, where he compiled a record of 314 wins, 124 losses, and 8 ties during his time at EKU. He won the Division I AA football championship in 1979, 1982, and they were runners-up in 1980 and 1981. His 314 career wins are second most in NCAA Division I AA FCS history, trailing only those of Grambling State's Eddie Robinson. Kidd was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame as a coach in 2003, and he's had a tremendous career, obviously. He was up here last night for a little bit, him and his wife, Sue, and he was inducted into the first class of the Madison County Sports Hall of Fame late last year. And during his induction speech, one of the things I'll never forget the Coach Kidd did was he called his wife Sue up on stage and said that he would be nowhere or have nothing that he had if it wasn't for his wife, who has always been there to help him and take care of him. And he said that she continues to do it to this day. So
he's really a Richmond legend, you know. Being at the EKU scrimmage, you can't help but look up like, oh, there's all the championships they won, all the accolades. That was all started and created by Roy Kidd. Really?
Well, you got the Roy Kidd statue up there on the cabin, the cabin on the hill thing, and just a legend, obviously, at EKU and here locally. Someday they're going to put a Dawson Roll statue up here at Madison Central.
Well, that would be an honor. That would probably be the first and only statue. But, hey, if I could get like a sign that says, "Welcome to Madison County, home of Dawson," that would be the best. I think that would be the coolest one ever.
There you go. Okay, we'll work on that. I'll see if I can get that in the works for you. As I say, for all those points you scored in PE whenever you were a student at Madison Central.
Hey, all I'm saying is you didn't want to play me in basketball on that court up there, up on the hill, because during PE, I was draining threes.
So were you with Cozart? That was your graduating class?
I was the year before that.
So you were with Quay Charlton, right?
Dustin Gerald.
Oh, so Mentor, Isaiah Mentor.
Isaiah Mentor.
I guess Charlton was with Cozart, right?
Yeah. That was a fun team.
Yeah, I loved the way Mentor and Gerald played together. Gerald was so smooth. I played some pickup ball with Gerald over the last year or so. Here's number 2 for the Raiders. That's Hensley. Hensley taking a rush to the 40-yard line.
Great name.
Under a minute to play, 20-0 lead for the Raiders. Trying to pitch the shutout here in the Roy Kidd Bowl. Appreciate you all tuning us in. Don't forget, coming up on Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, we will recap an exciting weekend of high school sports in the area. We'll look back at some of the scores for volleyball, golf, and so much more. And we will also have a couple of guests on. We'll have the Madison Central boys golf team coming over with us and the model boys soccer team. So a jam-packed Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. We'll also try to hear from some of the coaches, some of these high school football teams. I might talk to Mike Holcomb, Mark Payne, and try to hear from Frank Parks as well on Monday's Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, 6 to 7, Monday night, airing on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, and on our TV channel as well. 9 seconds to play. The Raiders will turn it over and give it back to LCA with 9 seconds to play.
It's been a fun day of youth football, Michael.
And there's still plenty more to come. Now, again, we won't be here for the Madison Middle and Breathitt Breathitt Middle games, but we will try to get you some highlights from those. Talk about those on the newscast maybe Monday as well. So time to probably get one more playoff. That's right, Higgs. My boy Michael Higginbotham watching us on YouTube. Let's see what LCA wants to do here on their final play of the game. That should do it. Final play of the game is a 3-yard loss for the LCA Eagles. And we'll wrap things up from here in Richmond. Once again, before we head off the air, we do want to say thank you to our great sponsors tonight, Transcend Training and the Energy Insurance Agency. Like them on Facebook, find them online, folks, and go support them for helping support these youth football games here today on WBON TV. That'll do it for us. For our producer, Gage Hill, our great cameraman, Jacob Beck, my partner, Dawson Rule, I'm Michael Watkins. Folks, have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget, Monday night, Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. We'll see you then on WBON TV.